And I'm back with another video. In today's video, we are doing a glass etching, and what you're gonna need for this project is some alcohol. So I'm using alcohol wipes to wipe down my glasses before we get started, because we don't want any dust or fuzz on the glasses as we are starting to put this chemical, which is Armour Etch. This is what we'll be using today. This is the main products you'll need, as well as some gloves and a paintbrush, this thing, some vinyl cutting mat, and some scissors. So keep watching. Oops, and also don't let me forget to tell you guys, get some kind of protective eyewear, because this is a chemical and you don't want to inhale this stuff. So maybe a respiratory mask and protective wear. I chose goggles because the only thing that was open was the dollar store, and I ended up getting swimming goggles. Oh well. I just needed something to protect my eyes, and that was, you know, not gonna expose me to these chemicals. So get some kind of eye protective wear. Let's get started. Okay, before we even get started, I'm gonna take some alcohol wipes, which is what you see me holding right now, and I'm gonna take one and wipe down the glasses that we're gonna be using. And I actually ended up only using one glass, and this is so that you don't have any kind of fuzz or dust on the glasses. You want to make sure of this before you go to put this chemical on the glasses, as well as so that the vinyl will stick in place correctly, so that nothing seeps through under the vinyl that you're going to be putting on the glass as the stencil. So this is a very important step, and I just wanted to do this before we start anything else on this project. So first, what we're going to do is open Cricut Design Space and click Upload Image. Browse to find the image that we're going to be using, and today I'm going to be using my logo for my business. It's gonna look like that, what you just saw, but we gotta get to the right one. It's a more simplified version of the logo. Okay, so it looks like we picked this one, but eventually you're gonna see I ended up choosing to use an even more simplified version, but this is gonna work just to show you guys the process. Okay, go to make it a cut image, and you want to name the image, so when you go back into your uploads, you'll be able to find it easily. So here I'm just selecting the image we're going to be uploading to use to have the Cricut cut out. After I get the image where I want it, we're going to go to shapes. And we're going to click on the square shape, because we want a shape that's going to cover the entire area of the image that we're going to be using, what we're going to have cut out by the Cricut. So make sure it's big enough for all of the writing and the image to be within the size of the shape. Next, you want to go to arrange to send the shape to the back so you can see if it's in alignment with the image well enough. And once we get that into alignment, you're going to want to attach the image to the shape. To attach the image to the shape, you have to highlight both layers and then you're gonna click attach. And now it's time to make it. So click make it, and it takes you to this screen. And then you're gonna click continue, and your Cricut is gonna connect to your laptop. Well, that's what it's doing with mine. Now it's time to click which type of material you're gonna be cutting on. And for this project, we're gonna be cutting with premium vinyl. So go ahead and click premium vinyl. And you're gonna click more on the pressure because I feel it gives a better cut. To get started, what I'm gonna do is go ahead. We've already decided on the design we're gonna be using on the Cricut design space. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead, and we're using regular premium vinyl. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this vinyl onto the mat so that we can get it onto the cutting machine, into the cutting machine to get cut. And we only need about 5 to 6 inches of it, so make sure everything is smooth, at least to that spot, so that it can be prepared to be cut in the way that looks best. Because this is what's gonna help us create our stencil. All right, so we're at my Cricut machine. We're gonna go ahead and put this in. And let me go to the laptop and tell it to start. So I put it in fast mode, and now we're gonna press go. And now it's cutting. Now we're gonna take it off. Remember, always cover back up your mat once you're done with it so that the stickiness will stay for as long as possible, because it becomes really annoying to have to buy these mats over and over. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and cut out the part that we're gonna be using for this project. And we can save the rest of this vinyl for later. So now what we're gonna do is take off the excess vinyl like we would in any other project. Okay, and then we're gonna weed out all the parts that we don't need and that we'll be painting in with our brush of Armour Etch. Okay, so I'm gonna take out the F. Okay, so this is the one we had before, but there were just too many letters and the letters didn't cut out as clearly as I wanted them to. So what I did was do another one that was more simplified, and this is what it came out looking like. And this is what we're going to be using with the Armour Etch to put onto my glass. So let's go ahead and get some transfer tape. Now we're gonna take the transfer tape, and it's gonna be just enough to cover the image so we can transfer this image onto the glass. So that's what I'm doing here. So here we're going ahead and taking off the transfer tape. And then we're going to make sure that the vinyl is in place so that there are no bubbles and no cracks or spaces where the Armour Etch is going to be able to seep through and mess up our design. Okay, so it's goggles time. Cover your eyes. We're about to use the Armour Etch. Also, don't forget to put on your gloves, because you don't want to get this on your hands. It can actually burn your hands, like give you a chemical burn, and that's not good. Now we're taking our Armour Etch and going ahead and getting some of it out of the jar and starting to paint it on to the spots where we want the Armour Etch to go. The parts of the glass that we want to be etched. So you're just gonna keep painting on those particular spots for 3 minutes. You just want to make sure you keep the Armour Etch moving throughout the entire 3 minutes so that it will be all even and it'll come out just how you want it to. But make sure you cover every spot that you want the Armour Etch to be in. Also, make sure you don't get this Armour Etch on places you don't want it to get on, because you cannot take this off. It is permanent. After you're done brushing for 3 minutes, you want to brush the rest off under water. So we're taking the vinyl off. As it breaks, it makes everything fall off the table. Okay, so once we get all of the vinyl removed off of your glass, you can just go in with an alcohol wipe or some alcohol and just clean off the excess stickiness from the vinyl. It'll look like you removed all the etching, but the alcohol will evaporate and you'll be left with your etched glass. And this is what mine looks like. It has my logo for Finally Free LLC on it, and I think it's just gorgeous. And let me know in the comments if you guys decide to do this project as well. And see, as we just talk, it shows up even clearer. See? So don't worry if you wipe it down with alcohol and then it seems to have gone away. It's gonna show up just as clear as day, just like it was when you first finished rinsing it off. Oops, I think I got something right here. Left something. But yeah, this is what mine looks like, and I hope you guys enjoy this project, and I hope you guys share with me in the comments what kind of shapes you end up putting on your glass, your etched glass project, if you decide to do this project. Also, don't forget to comment, like, and let me know in the comments what you want to see next. I know that I think I'm going to be doing a vlog. You guys asked for a 4th of July vlog, as well as colored etched glass. So that's what's coming up next. If you guys have any other suggestions, let me know in the comments, and I will definitely try whatever you guys want to see on glass. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're new, and like this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace to the Middle East. Bye.